Hello, everybody. Hello, Melanie from Mel's Inky Fingers. I'm happy to be with you here on another Friday Focus. Today, we are going to create with the adorable Friendly Flamingos bundle from the January to June mini catalog. I'm going to give everyone just a couple of minutes to find us so that they can join in the fun. How's your week? I hope you're having a great week. I'm going to get everything set up here so I can see your comments. If you're joining, say hello. Tell me how your week was. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you are wrapping up your week and looking forward to some fun this weekend. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Say hello so I know you're joining me. Welcome to Friday Focus. Today we're going to play with the adorable Friendly Flamingos bundle. Hello. All right, I'm just going to give everyone a couple more minutes to find us and then we'll get started. Hello, everybody. If you're joining live, say hello. Tell me how your week is. Do you have anything fun going this weekend? I have a busy weekend coming up, but it's going to be fun. It's fun busy. All right, I think we'll get started. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Welcome to another Friday Focus, and this week we're going to focus on the adorable Friendly Flamingo bundle. This is the Friendly Flamingo bundle. It has the Friendly Flamingo stamp set and the adorable coordinating flamingo dies. This bundle is from the January to June mini catalog, which many of you may have. The mini catalog looks like this. This catalog is good until the end of June. So we have a little more time to play with some of the fun products in there. And this is one of them. I hadn't pulled it out yet. I had been looking forward to working with it, so I thought today was the perfect day. So one of the reasons why I thought it would be fun to work with today is because I pulled out one of the new In Colors Polished Pink, and it was perfect to create flamingos with. So I've used it on both cards, so we'll talk more about the In Colors and Polished Pink here shortly. But first, I have a couple other things I wanted to tell you about. So before we create these cards, let me tell you what is coming down the pike. I am currently taking registrations for my In Color Club. Now, my In Color Club is something that I do each year with the launch of the annual catalog. As you know, each annual catalog, we come out with 5 brand new colors that are kind of like trend colors. They stay with us for 2 years and then they go away. So each year we introduce 5 new colors. Each year we retire 5 new colors. So I have been introducing you to the new In Colors for the 2021-2023 In Color rotation. The first one here is Polished Pink, and we're going to use this today for our flamingos. Pale Papaya, which we will also use on today's projects. Fresh Freesia, which is a beautiful kind of violet. And then we have Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent, 2 really great greens that tend to go kind of to the blue-gray side, kind of cool greens. They're gorgeous. So these are our new In Colors. I hope you love them as much as I do. I think collectively, as a group of 5 colors, I'm really enjoying working with all 5 of these. I'm really loving this group of In Colors. So let me tell you about my In Color Club. The In Color Club is a really fun way to build your collection and add these 5 new colors to your color collection by getting one color a month. So each month I will package up an assortment of great in color products for you and send it off to you. So let me tell you what's going to be in each package because it is full of good stuff. So each month from May through September, you will get one new in color plus a variety of products to use with it. You will get your ink pad, you will get an ink refill, the Stampin' Right marker, you will get a set of light and dark blends. All 5 of these in colors have coordinating Stampin' blends, which makes me really happy. You will get the blends with your club. You will get a spool of the beautiful in color ribbon. It's called Open Weave ribbon. It's kind of shimmery. It ties beautifully. I've been working with it and enjoying it. You will get 8 sheets of designer series paper in your color of the month, which are these 4 patterns. This is the new upcoming designer series paper in the 6x6 color stacks for the new catalog. You will get 8 sheets of the 6x6 designer series paper, and you will get a few sheets of cardstock. So you'll be able to use all this together. In addition to this, I will give you a color resource. I'm going to add in a little gift of a sampler of some of the other new in color products that are available this year. I went through those last week in the unboxing that I did with some of the new annual catalog products. Some of the in color products are amazing. You will get a variety of those, and then you will also get a thank you gift at the end of your in color club. So it's a great way to add your new colors. You will also get a beautiful card stamped by me for you each month in your packet as well. So if you would like to add these 5 new colors to your color collection, I will put the link to sign up in the description of the video when we finish today. I hope you join us because In Color Club is really quite fun. All right, a couple of upcoming events. So I am taking signups. Oh, and I should tell you, In Color Club signups go through May 3rd. I'm going to order the first round of colors on May 4th when I put the first order in with the new annual catalog. Then I can get them to you by the middle of them each month. All right, so my next upcoming event is called Pretty Perennials. It uses the beautiful Pretty Perennials stamp set from the January to June mini catalog. You will get this stamp set with your class. Your class will make 5 beautiful projects using 4 colors of ink. You can add the inks to your class kit if you would like, or you can use what you have on hand. You will also get all the envelopes, card bases, you'll get some ribbon, you'll get some embellishments, you'll get everything die cut to make your projects. There will be no stamping. You will be able to stamp with your stamp set. And if you would like to add the coordinating what are these? The perennial petals dies that coordinate with the stamp set that you will get. You are able to add this on to your class kit at a discount. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Friday. I hope you had a great week. So you will be able to add this on and I will pay your shipping and tax, and then you will be able to use your bundle to continue to create after you complete your class. So I hope you join me for that. I will take registrations for the Pretty Perennials class through May 3rd. May 3rd is the last day to register because I will need to order the products to create your projects, and some of those products are retiring. So that's the last day I can get them. I also want to tell you about a really fun event that I have coming up. I'm doing this in collaboration with a great Stampin' Up! Friend of mine, Kirsten Del Rosario. We are collaborating to bring you a day of fun. We are doing the Fun in the Sun mega class. We're hosting this as a Facebook class in a private Facebook group the weekend of June 4th and 5th. If you're unable to attend live, it's really okay. Everything will be stored there for you and you will have access to all of the information for 6 months. The products that we are using are so new, we can't even show them to you yet. We don't even have them. So we're excited to get them and create and bring to you 2 classes using the Seascape bundle out of the new annual catalog. You will get the bundle as part of your event kit, as well as 10 project kits to create 10 projects with it. You will also get a variety of other products which you will use to create your projects, and there will be some left over so that you can continue to create. We're also offering 2 add-on classes. So if you would like to spend the weekend creating and do more than the 2 classes that we will make with the Seascape bundle, you are welcome to add on one of or both of the add-ons. One add-on is called Sharing Sunshine, and again, that is using a brand new product out of the new annual catalog that, again, we can't even show you yet. And then the second add-on is going to be with the Sand and Sea bundle. And you might be familiar with the Sand and Sea bundle. It's in the January to June mini. It's adorable. It's been very popular. You will need, the friends are like seashells and the coordinating dies to complete your class. You may add it on to your event kit if you don't already have it. And again, it will be discounted. We will pay the shipping and the tax for you. You will get a full pack of the 6x6 Neutrals Designer Series paper from the new annual catalog in your event kit to complete your projects, as well as 5 project kits that will be cut and embossed for you. If there's any punching, that will be included for you. And then you will also likely want this embossing folder. This is the Seashells 3D embossing folder. This coordinates with the dies. It's an amazing coordination. It's beautiful. This is what it looks like when you emboss it. And I wanted to show you, this is really unique because you can use the coordinating dies. It lies over the top of this. You can put it over the top like this, and you can run it through your die cutting machine and die cut this embossed image, and it's just amazing. You can then add color if you choose, or leave it plain, or you can stamp on these images. You can stamp the images from the stamp set and then run it through the embossing machine as well, so that these could be stamped if you didn't want them embossed. So, or you could stamp, then emboss and die cut. I mean, it really is an amazing grouping of products. It's unique. We've not had something quite so integrated in the past. So it will be fun to create with. So I hope you're able to join us for some sunny fun. There's always some gifts and surprises that we include in there, and I know that you will enjoy the event. I will also put the link to register for this in the description of today's video once we finish. Okay, so this is Fun in the Sun. It's June 4th and 5th. RSVP for this is May 7th. All right, so all 3 of these things are coming up real soon. Okay, so let's get started with today's projects. So I've lost your comments here, so let me just get the comments back so that if you are trying to communicate with me, I can answer your questions. Okay. Hi, Debbie. I'm not even going to try to say that tongue twister because I know I will jumble it up. I'm glad you joined us today. All right. So let's get started. Just as a reminder, I appreciate when you join me, and I hope that you have fun joining me on these Focus Fridays, and I hope that you share my video. So if you share my video, please tell me that you did, and I have a little goodie to give away with some sequins and a spool of ribbon. So share my video by the end of the week, and I'll make sure that someone gets that, okay? So let's start with our first project. So this is the first project that we're going to make. It's this adorable die cut flamingo from the Flamingo dies. And I love pink and black together, so I thought it would be fun to just leave this on a white card base and let the colors pop. So to make this project, you are going to want a 4 1/4 by 11 inch thick basic white card base scored at 5 1/2. you will want a piece, I forgot to write down my dimensions. You're going to want a piece of basic white cardstock for the front, and then a layer to go behind it that is just 1/8 of an inch bigger on both sides, okay? You will want a 3/4 inch to 1 inch strip of polished pink designer series paper. We're going to put this on the inside to pop through from our scallops, and I'm going to show you how I got those scallops. And then you will want a scrap of polished pink so that you can die cut your flamingo and the coordinating wing. Isn't that wing fun? Can you see the detail on that? When you die cut this wing, it embosses the feather detail in it, making it really fun. It adds a lot of extra dimension. And then I'm going to show you how to add even more dimension to the bird. So let's get started. To stamp, we will use Pool Party and Memento Black ink, and then we're also going to pull in a soft seafoam Stampin' Write marker, all right? And to embellish, I'm going to use the beautiful black organdy glittered ribbon and the matte black dots from the January to June mini catalog. Okay. So I'm going to get started by stamping this small cluster of detail over in the corner. And when I stamp that, I want it to be very subtle. So I'm going to stamp off. We are going to use the water stamp and the little water plant stamp in that corner first. So initially I'm going to add the water detail. I'm going to ink up my stamp, but because I want it really light, I'm just going to lightly stamp off a couple of times to remove some of the ink. And then I'm going to add this very subtle detail down in the bottom. And you may not even be able to see that well unless I hold it up. But can you see how light that is? I just wanted a faint water detail. I didn't want it sticking out, you know, popping off the card too much. I really wanted that flamingo to be the focus. So now let's add in our plant detail. So I'm going to ink this in Pool Party ink, and then I'm just going to wipe off some of the ink from the plant so that I can come in with my soft seafoam marker, and I want to just add a little bit of green tone to this. And again, I chose soft seafoam because I want it to be very soft and subtle. And I'm just going to kind of add it over here. All right, so now we have a little more detail there. And that's all we're going to do. Then using the Memento Black, I will add the Hoping Your Day is as Amazing as You Are sentiment, which is also from the stamp set. I'm going to add it down in the bottom corner. And then that's the stamping for the front. Now let's take this and layer it on our basic black layer. And I just wanted a little hint of black just to kind of help this layer pop a little bit. Okay, I'll get that on there straight and give it just a brief minute to dry. Okay, while that's drying, let's talk about the card base. So this thick basic white card base is a half sheet of cardstock, and what I have done is I have taken the, oh, I forgot to bring them to my table. Oh, what a bummer. I'm going to grab them because they really are amazing. Hold on. All right, this bottom edge on this card base I have pre-cut using this gorgeous stitched scallop from the Scalloped Contours die collection. Now this is from the new annual catalog. It was one of the items that as a demonstrator we were able to get early. That's one of the best perks of being a demonstrator. And I have loved using this. I think it's beautiful. It's very feminine and it has this beautiful stitching accent to it. So I have pre-cut this by putting this on the card front. Just towards the bottom, there's no right or wrong height. You can place it wherever you would like. And then I've run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And after you do that, you have this detail that looks like this on the bottom of your card. Hi, Janet. Thanks for joining. Happy Friday. Now, to help this pretty detail pop, I am just going to add this strip of pink Designer Series paper on the bottom. All right, so let's add a little adhesive here. Actually, I'm going to add the adhesive here because I purposely cut this a little wider than I needed so that I could trim it off and it was the right length. Okay, so I'm just going to put this, line it up, and then flip it over and trim the excess off. Have you ever pre-cut a strip of paper and it was just a hair too short and you could see a little white strip on the edge? That's why I cut it a little long. All right, so now see how this really helps that detail pop? It's so pretty. It really does make nice detail on the card. Okay, so now let's add our layer to the front. And I realize that I forgot to put my ribbon around this layer. I told myself not to forget to do that, but that's okay because now I can show you how amazing our Take Your Pick tool is. This Take Your Pick tool has this spatula end, and when you accidentally stick something down when you're not ready, let's see if I can get it up. No, because it's still a little bit wet. I'm going to ruin it. If you let it dry, you would be able to slide that underneath. So we're just going to tie this around. It's just going to look a little different. I meant to put it between the two layers. I wanted it just to be on the side, but that's all right. We'll put it up here on the top. And we'll tie a bow with our glitter ribbon. Kind of off to the side. This ribbon's a little stiff, but it ties really nicely once you get it. There we go. All right, so let's trim this. All right, now we can add this to our card front. I'm going to use some dimensionals to put that on. And then we can add our flamingo. All right, now this flamingo's wing I am going to put on with a dimensional. I really like having the bird have that extra. I just think it makes the wing look more real, right? When it's popping up off the bird. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So I'll just add a little bit of adhesive and a tiny bit here to hold his head down. I'm trying not to get a glob on there. Okay, like that. That's what I was trying not to do. Okay. And we'll just place this. I'll put a little glue dot under there to hold that down so his head shows. All right. So that's our first card. Using the new polished pink from the new In Color collection. Isn't it perfect for flamingos? I love it. Now to finish the embellishing on here, I'm going to take some matte black dots and use the point end, and I'm just going to add some detail in the scallop. It just also helps bring the black through the card a little better to balance it out. And then I think he needs an eye, so we'll put an eye up there. There you go. There you go. Your first flamingo card. Isn't he cute? I think he is. Or maybe she. All right. So there's the difference. Which ribbon do you like better? Do you like the ribbon around the card layer, or do you like the ribbon layered between the two layers? Which one do you like better? Hi, Caitlin. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. What do you think? Does anyone have a preference? I like ribbon. I'm pretty happy with ribbon in any form on a project. Okay, so project 2. So now let's make a flamingo that has a little more tropical flair to it. I just accidentally untied this little gold bow here, so let me fix it. So for this project, I have pulled in some of our retiring products from the annual catalog to show you how well it works with some of what we currently have that's going away. So this is the Forever Greenery, designer series paper from the Forever Fern product collection. It's beautiful. It's all colors of green. So if you love green, this is definitely, oh, you like it between the two layers? Thanks, Cheryl. I think I prefer it that way, but I don't dislike either one of them. So this Forever Greenery Designer Series paper is beautiful because of all the greens. So I thought I would show you a couple different patterns that I thought worked really well with the flamingo. So this is the Forever Greenery collection. These are all the patterns that come. And I thought this one that I used was a really great pattern. I also thought that this worked really great with the flamingo. And there was a third one. That one. The stripes. And these big ferns. So I thought there were some really great choices in here to work with the flamingo. So let's see. Cheryl says, or if you do put it up with the flamingo head, put the bow off to the right. Yes. Yep. I probably could put the bow off a little more off to the side so that the head didn't get hidden by the bow. You are correct. Okay. So to make this project, we are going to use a half sheet of soft seafoam cut 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Once again, we are going to use these amazing color contour dies, and I'm going to use the largest die, which has these beautiful eyelets along the edge. And this layer is perfect for the front of a card. So we'll use that in polished pink. You're going to want a piece of designer series paper. This is from the Forever Greenery to layer behind your flamingo. Then you are going to want a piece of basic white to do your stamping, and then a small scrap for your sentiment. For ink, we are going to use polished pink for the flamingo. We are going to use pale papaya for the flowers. And then we're going to use soft seafoam for the background floral and garden green for the sentiment. So let's start by stamping our flamingo in the polished paint. Oh, I didn't tell you about the embellishments. For the embellishments, we're going to use the Forever Greenery trim pack. It comes with 2. This is the softest, prettiest neutral. It's like an off-white. It's great. You can color it and make it any color you want. And then it also has this gold thread. So we will be putting both of those on the, this project. And we're also going to add some Wink of Stella. And then finish it off with a few basic rhinestones. Okay? So now let's stamp. So let's do our flamingo. And you notice the imagery. I just got a piece of glitter on the stamp. Let me get that off. There we go. You notice the imagery on this stamp is really unique. This is a type of imagery that Stampin' Up! Has created. It gives you almost a realistic look to the image when you stamp it. It's really pretty. It almost builds in the 3D effect for you. So we'll stamp the flamingo, and then on this same scrap, let's stamp this floral spray. It's like a little tropical floral spray in soft seafoam. Isn't that pretty? Can you see the detail in the image with that stamp? It's really pretty. Hopefully you can see that. And then, do you notice how there's some flowers on here? So there are coordinating dies that cut these flowers out that go with the matching stamps. So this small cluster of, it's a tropical flower of some sort. It kind of looks like a gardenia. There's a matching stamp. And then this larger flower, maybe a hibiscus, there's a stamp for that. So we're going to stamp 2 of the larger flowers in one of the sprays so that we can die cut it to add to the image. So I'm going to stamp the 2 flowers and the spray, and this I'm stamping in Pale Papaya ink. So that's one of our new in colors. It's very pretty. It's a soft peach. I'm looking forward to making some monochromatic orange projects with that. All right, so now I'm going to use the coordinating dies to cut out these images. So in the Flamingo die set, I will run this through my die cutting machine with the flamingo and this floral spray. And then there's this little flower and then the individual flower. And there's actually 3 of those bigger flowers. So I will put those on, run them through, and I did that for you so you didn't have to wait for me. Except I lost one of my little pieces. Uh-oh. I had it here. I'll find it at the end. All right, so let's put these on our project. So I'm going to use a mini dimensional and add these flowers right over the top of the green stamped image. And hopefully by the time we finish, I'll find the one that goes there. I'm probably looking right at it. Do you ever lose little pieces when you're working on a project? Usually it's my dimensionals that I can't find. All right, so now let's take our card base, fold it in half and burnish it, and then add our layers. So first I'm going to add the designer series paper right to the center of the die cut rectangle. So all I did was measure to the inside, cut my piece of paper to fit, and then I'm just going to layer it right in there. And then I'm going to put this down right on the card front. Oh, actually, look at that. I forgot my ribbon again. Before I put that down, let me just put my ribbon underneath. Then I can tie it where I want it. There we go. All right. So now once this is underneath, you can slide it wherever you want it, and you can adjust the length. So sometimes I don't want a bow on my projects, but I do want the ribbon. So I like to do this little technique that I'm doing here, where I wrap the ribbon around the layer, but then I bring in a second trim, whether it's twine or another ribbon, anything that would go around the ribbon, and then I like to tie the bow with this. It's just gives a little different look. And then you just pull that tight, and it tightens it on your card. There. And you can trim it to whatever length you would like. I really like this gold trim. It's almost like a thread. It's not super shiny, but it just adds a nice touch. All right. So once we have that on our card front, we can add our floral, and I think I like it like that. Maybe I'll put it like this time. Since I don't have that other floral piece, maybe it will help hide some of those white flowers that I'm not covering up with peach flowers. Okay, with pale papaya. All right, so we'll add this to the center of our card, and then we can put our flamingo legs kind of right there. So let's put some dimensionals on the back of the flamingo. All right. I think I like it like that. I'm going to add a little glue dot underneath the legs to keep those legs down a little bit, okay? There. So now let's turn our attention to sentiments. So for the sentiments, we're going to use garden green. This is a small 1/2-inch piece of basic white cardstock, approximately 2 inches long. I'm going to stamp "You're Outstanding" on this in the green. And this could go in several different places. I played a little bit and I liked it in a couple of different places. I put the original one up in the corner, up at the top, but I also thought it looked kind of fun here, kind of overlapping with the bird, or even down here. It's kind of fun down here. What do you think? Where do you think I should put it? Tell me where you like it. We'll make this one a little bit different. Should I put it on the bird's back? On the flamingo's back? I think I will. No one has an opinion? Maybe I just have a big delay today. We'll put it here. Oh, you like it on the back. Okay, good. We'll put it there then, right off to the side. There. So now the last thing, let's add a few rhinestones to jazz it up a little bit. Again, I think I want to put a rhinestone on the flamingo's eye. I think that just helps. And then let's add some floral centers here. Whoops, I put that one on crooked. There we go. To your outstanding flamingo cards. What do you think? Isn't this a cute bundle? I really like it. I'm glad I finally got a chance to pull it out and create with it. All right, so that's what I have for you today, Friendly Flamingo. Don't forget to come back. I will add in the links for the In Color Club, the Pretty Perennial class, and the Fun in the Sun Mega class. I hope you're able to join us for the Fun in the Sun. I will look forward to creating with you next Friday. Don't forget the last chance list is posted from the current catalog. This is our current catalog. This only has about another, week maybe? The last day to get items out of this catalog is May 3rd. So it's right around the corner. And then on May 4th, here's our new annual catalog. If you're one of my customers, hopefully by now you've received your catalogs. I sent the last batch out last week. Most of them should have arrived. If you're still waiting on your catalog, please let me know so I can make sure I get one to you. And the January to June catalog still has some time. We still get to enjoy the great things in here. This goes till the end of June. So thank you for joining me today. If you are looking for some last chance items, please hop on over to my store. Here's the current host code. Please enter this when you check out. I will send you today's card kits for all orders of at least $30. It won't have stamping, but you will have die cut and pre-cut pieces so you can create your projects. You can add the Friendly Flamingo bundle to your order, or you can use something that you have on hand. So have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.